good performance today, man. I can't complain about anything. Very happy about today, man. Like, very happy. Um, if I'm completely honest with you. With that being said, let's get some timestamps going. What's this? I'm not gonna complain today at all. What's the minute? 3, 2, 5, 20. Arsenal 3-1 Aston Villa review. So yeah, people. Again, obviously throughout the watch along, you obviously see me typing notes and things like that. For this simple reason, people, that I can just talk about the game with you. Now, obviously, and just offer my thoughts. Now, again, let me go back on StreamYard because I always like to be able to see you lot when I'm actually talking, folks. So yeah, man. Obviously, if I share my screen with you guys, in fact, I won't even share my screen. I'll just talk to you guys. Obviously, when I look at it, as I said, we won. End of the day, we won the game. We scored 3 goals. We started well. There was an intensity to our play. There was intention with what we was doing with the ball, man to a man. Everybody stood up to be counted. After the shaky last 2 games, I saw reactions from us, like the midfield pivot in Partey and Lokonga. Smith Rowe picked up where he's left off, as always. Aubameyang got on the goal sheet. To call Lacazette. To say Lacazette had a great game today for me is sad. It doesn't do him justice, and it's a shame that he ain't got no goal and assist to show for it, and he picked up a little knock, which I don't know at this moment in time the severity. But Lacazette showed why he's in the team. I know he links up well with everyone, and he's a cute footballer. But for me, the way he stood on Douglas Luiz to stop them getting on the ball initially and let him build out from the back, no coincidences. Yeah, that when Lacazette's come off, Douglas Luiz has got on the ball and he's played a part with Leon Bailey to get the goal in the third. We started fast, we played well. Probably want to see us take a bit more shots and test. We did have a lot of shots, but I mean more like Martinez or the keeper have to test a bit more. But we did well in all, people. We scored 3 goals. Arguably, again, game management weren't the best. Bit too open for my liking in the second half. We did kind of get lucky with that 3rd goal, but all in all, it's probably, it could arguably be our best 90 minutes of football this season, give or take, with Spurs. Not like there's too many. And considering, we dropped a potential, we dropped 4 points from our last 2 games after drawing. It's a good reaction, really. Again, there's still question marks because, Aston Villa, we all build them up. They're a good team. They've beaten us in the last 3. They're a very good team. They did come into it losing their last 2 games. Now, we can't account for that, but we still are kind of yet to beat a team that's kind of, like Palace are kind of getting praised and Brighton are getting praised, but it's a good result. I expected us, if we were to win, because I predicted 2-1, it was definitely going to be a more scummier one, a more slugfest and whatnot. But we did what we needed to do. Obviously, Tierney got injured, and it was a big call for Tavares. And I think Tavares did well. He's obviously very influential in the 3rd goal he scored. Never stops running. Still ain't learned nothing about him defensively, but never stops running, gets forward, and he was good today. Gabriel was decent today. Him and Ben White could have done better for the goal. Ben White, solid game today. Very good reading of the game. Tomiyasu recovered. Literally the first 2 minutes, I think he struggled, and then he got back with it. Saka needs to improve his finishing, and I think he was probably off the pace of a lot of his teammates. But he did well. We did all right, man. Aubameyang got on the score sheet, missed the penalty, scored the rebound. It is what it is. So good reactions ultimately, really, because if it went left, especially with Tavares, looking at it pre-game, Luiz, who can play balls over the top, Ings and Watkins, who were shut up today, you're looking at an area for Tavares to get exploited. And really, the left-hand side is where the goal came from. And ultimately, it was Bailey came on and made it happen, really. So, yeah, if I go back, obviously, first 5-10 minutes, I think we made a fast start. It was lovely to see Gabriel against Watkins. We had, Saka should have scored in this game. But early on, Saka had a good follow-up effort from Aubameyang's attempted volley. And you obviously had Tavares had a good effort as well. It became apparent that there was a lot of space for Arsenal. Villa looked like they were caught cold. Villa looked like they never got on the coach down to London. They're rattled. They're giving the ball away cheaply. They can't get out their own half. We're tactically outdoing them. As I said, Lacazette is on to Douglas Luiz, so he can't get it. The 4-4-2 off the ball from us with Aubameyang, Lacazette, Smith Rowe tucking in, Saka tucking in, the boys in the middle. You know, that three at the back, we're winning the battle. There's no out ball, and the centre halves are giving it away. You know, they're getting caught while trying to play out from the back. It's working. You know, I'm loving Lacazette's pressing. As I said, they've got no out ball. Their front men are starving. Villa look nervous. They look like they're there for the taking. They've not woken up. And in the first 10 minutes, I'm thinking, let's kill the game then. Let's finish our dinner. Can we get 2-3, etc., etc.? Obviously, you saw Partey hit the cross. Well, that was probably our best chance prior to scoring, people. We're playing good passes. We're playing with intent, 20 minutes in for me, but we're not playing amazing. We know we're moving it back to front. What we need to, what at this moment, what I'm starting to think is we can't confuse having a lot of possession, Villa looking shaky with not scoring, because they are going to wake up, whether that's after half time, whether that's in the game. They can't keep playing like this. At some point, the penny has got to drop, people. You know, I did think, like I said, we're making chances. We had about, you know, I don't even know how many shots. We definitely was in double figures for shots in the first half, but they're not really working Martinez up until a point. Now, and I will say, it looks like we actually worked on set pieces this week, because there was a number of interesting runs. I saw Tomiyasu off the pitch for a corner, and then he came back on. Partey's movement, it looked like we were surrounding Martinez. It looked like we really did our homework tactically in that game, people. And we look decent from set pieces. And obviously, in the opening 20, we're obviously or so, I think 23rd minute or whatever. I think Partey's obviously headed in it. I don't know if it's come off Lacazette. We give it to Partey. It's been coming. He's finally got his goal. Ironically, he's been trying to score long ranges. It's a headed effort. And he actually came close after that in the game to score. Saka had a number of big chances, and he probably should have put us 2-0 up, really and truly. 30 minutes in, as I said, the same things are happening. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm loving the intensity. When we're losing it, we're winning it back quickly, but it's still only 1-0. And again, as an Arsenal fan, we need, with this young squad and where we are now, we probably need to get a bit more, really and truly. Lacazette, again, I'm singing Lacazette's praises. I'm literally just, I don't even know if you lot can see this, people, but I'm just reading this. Literally, this is what I've got. Lacazette's moving mad, all action. There is elements of complacency, because I feel Villa are hardly offering us anything. I feel we're getting caught on the ball at times. We're doing a bit of what we did against Crystal Palace. But yeah, we had over 10 attempts in the first half. We need that second or third. Smith Rowe and Tavares look good. You know, Tomiyasu is doing good. You know, Partey, Lokonga are doing well. We need the same energy in the second. We need to start the second half with the same energy. Obviously, VAR's helped us. So, you know, Lacazette with the and he's got that penalty. He's got that penalty for us. They're probably I think Pawson was probably overcompensating for us in that game because of what happened with Saka. No clue why the first and second halves ran on for as long as they did it over extra time, but cool. We needed that second, or you know, and we was gifted it. We needed that third or fourth, better yet. As I said at halftime, man to a man, we're playing well. Ramsdale's distribution's moving mad. He's playing better than certain centre mids at this club with the playmaking. You know, Ben White's looking good. You know, we all saw that crazy run Ben White went on, and was probably all hearts in our mouths. You know, Lokonga and Partey are looking good. Tavares being an option. Tomiyasu, can't lie, it's still question marks. He's never going to be great in the final third, but I saw him try to offer something in the final third. A couple times he's bursting forward. Lacazette and Aubameyang are doing well. Man to a man, everybody's doing their thing. Smith Rowe, again, you know what Smith Rowe brings to this club when fit. So we're looking good. You know, Dark Arts FC, we're actually killing the game at times, but we need to do a bit more. Simply put, start the second half with a bit more energy, and you know Aston Villa are going to hit back. Their manager is going to make them feel it. You know, no shots on target. You know, and in the first 10 minutes in the second half, they had more than all of this. No shots on target. You know, hardly any. It's not here, but hardly any touches in our box. Really, I think I've got the statistics here because I took a picture at half time. You know, at half time, where Aston Villa are concerned, people, we had 14 attempts, 5 on target. 5 on target. We had 5 corners. We had 56% of possession and 21 touches for our 2-0 lead in their box. They had no attempts, no shots on target, 3 touches in the opposition box and 1 corner. So it's considering they've got Buendia and Watkins and Ings and whatnot. It don't look like the system's working really and truly, but it is what it is. So simply put, we need to do. Sorry, man, you're not seeing the PNG pictures here like that I had to download. Shout out Ivan. But yeah, we need to hit back. You know, VAR's helped us. We need to kill the game. Pardon me. Villa, their midfield could not get on the ball. Their forwards are at the game. Second half, in general, it was far too open for me. And I think on the balance of things, Villa deserved their goal. Disappointing from Ben White, Gabriel, Partey, Tavares. We've switched off and it's too easy. And You know, we saw the real Aston Villa within the first 10 minutes of the game. We was fortunate to get the goal we did. Shout out to Tavares, Aubameyang, and obviously Smith Rowe. We did what we needed to do, people. There was elements in that second half of stray passes and a lack of game management. You know, better second half, they deserved that. My ending thoughts is clearly we need to manage games better. We're either very passive or we're very shaky. At times we're getting free kicks. We just need to calm down. Bit too open in the second half, you know. I love the intensity you played with today, but once again, where is this every week? It's a good reaction from our previous games and the crisis that's been with no win in 2 games. Arteta did want to see a couple subs a bit quicker. You know, Ben White had a good game, as I said. When Odegaard came in, I think we started to calm down a bit. I gave us praise for our second half, for our set pieces and our decision making from them. I do think we need to stop forcing the play at times, especially in the second half, people. But all in all, that's where I'm at with my review of the game, people. So yeah, man, we walked away with the 3 points. It is what it is. Think we deserve the clean sheet. Think Ramsdale deserved the clean sheet, but it is what it is, people.